You see what I'm saying? You got 4 accounts to get a good understanding of who he is.
Yeah.
Learn that, read
Yes.
that, because these are steps of getting you closer to God, getting you in a closer walk with God. And when you move close to God, God's coming close to you.
Amen.
And the thing is when you make space for him to speak into your life and to guide your life, it says again in the Bible, good man's steps are ordered by the Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So as you're moving in this direction, he's gonna start to give you insight, wisdom, strategies of how you're supposed to now cater your life to this Christian walk that you're a new person in.
Amen.
But he wants you to win.
Yep.
Understand that going into it. He's not looking for you to fail. He wants you to win,
Yep.
and he's going to give you every strategy you need to do it, but it's bit by bit.
Yep. Yes.
And I need you to take it bit by bit.
I bet.
Don't look for perfection because you won't be perfect. Don't even look at somebody else and think, okay, I got to be exactly like that person or I'm not doing it right, because you don't even know that person's whole situation.
Amen.
They may not have your struggle, but they have a struggle,
Yep.
and God is helping them to counter to deal with that thing. You see what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Right.
So it's you walk your walk,
Yep.
and you keep people on the people level, not making putting them on pedestals and
Yes.
things like
Yeah.
that. Keep God up,
Mhm.
you'll be moving in the right direction.
That's right.
That's it.
I like
Yeah.
that.
Good.
I definitely like that part what you were saying with Proverbs. Like literally, when I was 12 years old, because I was like, I want more wisdom. I want to be, you know, when I grow up, I want to have, you know, wisdom. And that did. I ain't gonna lie. That's why, you know, I'm not the wisest, but you know, people will always tell me like, you're wise for your age and stuff like that. And that's Christ. It ain't because of
Yes.
Come
me.
on, man.
It was
Yes.
Christ.
Come on, man.
I literally at
Yes.
12 years old read all the Proverbs. And I prayed for
awesome.
wisdom. I prayed. I said, God, give me wisdom throughout my life. And he did. And I thank him for it. You know, it's been a
Absolutely.
blessing.
That's good.
Been a blessing.
Okay.
That's
Well,
awesome.
I'm ending with this last question because I think this is something that will make you consider what you have going on and think about how this is going to be cast later on. Okay.
Yep.
So this is the question: if your life were to end today,
Mm.
what kind of shadow would you have wanted people to say you left behind in your marriage, your church, or in this world? And again, the caveat is what others would say.
Mhm.
Because I get what I think I would want them to say, but what do you want them to say about you?
Man, that is an awesome question. Guys, I've said to you guys many, many times how, you know, of course, I'm a leader in my home, first and foremost.
Mhm.
I'm a leader in my family, my extended family. And you guys know, I told you just what, 2 weeks ago, we had a family reunion. We hadn't had a family reunion since before COVID.
Mm.
And they asked if my family here, the Indianapolis family, could host the family reunion. And man, I tell you, you know, that was an honor for them to ask. And so me and my family here, my son, me, my wife, my sons, my daughter-in-laws, man, we grabbed that bull by the horn, man, and we got to work. And we put together an awesome, I mean, amazing family reunion. And even though that thing's been over for over 2 weeks now,
Mhm.
on the family group text, that thing is still popping. I mean, they're still chattering, whatever, because
good.
we really put things together or whatever.
Nice.
And people tend to want to give me so much credit. I'm talking, you know, family from distant places coming. No, no, this was a team effort.
Mhm.
Yep.
Behind the scenes, you know, yeah, I may have been the front person, you
Yeah.
know, but all the background, that was my wife and my sons and my daughter-in-laws. Y'all know that thing we did on such and such? That was my daughter-in-law's idea
Yeah.
and things like that. You know, I'm just trying to be that leader to help to guide us to where we're trying to go.
That's it.
Mhm.
But I said all that to say this is that the legacy, you guys know I'm a military veteran, so you know that that shadow there. I pride myself on that. You know, I had a successful career where I was able to retire and benefit from that.
Mm.
But I also now in this walk, you know, the Christian walk, you know, that was alongside the military too. As a Christian, is that everywhere I've been, that I try to leave a good impression.
Right.
Mhm.
You guys know I'm not a fake person. What you see every day,
Yep.
that's Deacon Party every
Yeah.
day.
It's
Yep.
You
facts, bro.
know,
It's
that's who
facts.
I am. So
Yeah.
you know what you're gonna get when you see me
Yep.
and everything. The people on my job, they know that's Billy every day. And that's the legacy, man. That I want them to know that they always say, "Man, he's a good person. He's always in a good mood,
That's
whatever."
it. That's
Y'all
it.
know I like to act silly sometimes, even though I can be the most serious person in the room.
Yeah,
But
it's
at the
also
same
fact.
time, I can be the silliest person in the room because God has given me that personality, and I like to be myself.
Yep.
Mhm.
And so, but I love doing good
Mhm.
to people. It's nothing for me to pull up on you and reach in my pocket and just give you something because God put it on my heart.
Mhm.
Because it gives me more joy than it gives the person. They just don't
Yeah.
realize it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It gives me more joy because that little uh, $40 or $50 bill that I just dropped on that person, man, that's a drop in the bucket for me at the
Yep.
time.
Mhm.
But for that person, they may be in a season.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that
Exactly.
we go through seasons.
Yep.
Mhm.
So
Right.
if my season, I'm in abundance, but this person is in lack,
Mm.
that little $50 bill was just a little
Game changer.
right.
Bucket.
Huge game
But for
changer.
him or her,
Mhm.
wow, man,
Yeah.
you just don't know what you just did.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
That was life changing right there.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
know what I was going to do until payday,
Mm.
which is another week away.
Yep.
Mhm.
So that's the kind of person, that's the legacy. That's the shadow that I want to leave. I'm not looking for a street
Yep.
Mhm.
to
Yep.
be named after me or monument or
Mm.
whatever. I just wanted to be that whenever my name is mentioned,
Yep.
that, I don't care who the person is, they
Yeah.
can stand and they can say good things about that person right there.
Yeah.
And I can tell you now, it's like I said at my friend's burial years ago. I don't think that guy had any enemies. I don't
That's
even think
good.
he had a fight in school or whatever.
Dang.
And I like to carry myself that same way. I don't think I have any enemies.
Mm.
Somebody that just would want to do
Yeah.
me bad or
Yeah.
whatever the
Mhm.
case,
Exactly.
because that ain't what I bring to people.
Right.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
so that's the legacy, man. It's about doing good. And that's what it is about me, and my kids can tell you, and that's what I want to live.
Yep.
That's what I want to live. That's what I want my grandkids to know. They already know it. And so that's the legacy I want to leave.
Yep.
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Yeah. It's good.
That's good. I
Yep.
mean, that's an awesome way to put it.
Mhm.
My legacy is I would want people to know that my life, at least in the last 40 years that I have lived, have written my obituary. Uh, I was an honorable man, honorable husband, good father, good man of God.
Mhm.
I treated people well.
Yeah.
Uh, I respect people. Uh, I'm always even keel.
Yep.
It takes a whole lot to bring me out of that
Mhm.
because that's God. That's not me.
Right.
Yeah.
Uh, my my family. I always wanted my family to see me different than they see everybody else.
Yeah.
They may call my house the boring house because that's what they do because there's not a lot going on in my house.
Mhm.
Mm.
We have peace.
That's right.
I want
Yes.
people to, my legacy would say he was a peaceful person.
Peace is dope.
He didn't.
Yep. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
He
Man.
wasn't running the streets. He didn't hoop and holler. They
Mhm.
always calls me my nieces and nephews call me the serious one in the family. Uh, they know they can come to me to get good advice.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm not out in the streets. I have things that I do, but the main thing I do is come here to church to worship with my brothers and my sister,
Mhm.
Mhm.
and they would know me. Pastor would be able to preach my eulogy and not have any problems with doing it.
Right.
And there's so many people out there that we always tell people you need to find a church you can be rooted in, you can be grounded. Somebody that know you that when that time come, when your
Yeah.
number's up,
Mhm.
that somebody have something good to say about you, not something bad.
Sure.
That's right.
We in our sometime in our life, maybe my life wasn't as perfect as Deacon Partee's here
No, it
was
wasn't
when he was
perfect.
when he
Yeah,
was
all right.
Ain't no perfection here.
when he was younger, but we all made mistakes in our life. But I would think that all my mistakes have been written off because the way I've lived my life since I've been walking
Mhm.
this Christian life.
Yep.
So
That's awesome.
That's what my legacy would be.
Okay, I like
Yes.
that.
Awesome. Good man.
Yeah, I like both of y'all's with the giving and with the, being the great husband.
Yeah.
Those are like definitely like my keys. Like
Yeah.
that's my major one is giver. I'm a giver. I love to
Oh,
give.
definitely.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I just want people to
Administer.
know that literally, whether if it's information I'm giving you,
Mm-hmm.
knowledge I'm giving you, or if it's monetary I'm
Mhm.
giving you, that's what I want to impartate to somebody.
Right.
Just like what Brother Billy said, we have our different seasons.
Yes.
And I mean, $20 could
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah.
I got gas. I got at least a half a tank of gas now.
Yeah.
That's a life changer to somebody.
For sure.
And I want to, be able to get to that point. Me and my wife, or that's why we're working and grinding and hustling. We want to get to that point where I literally keep $300 in cash just
Amen.
on me.
Yes.
Mhm.
And if the spirit hits me and say, give that person, 100, give that
Mhm.
person 20, give that person
Yeah.
whatever it is, there
That's
it
it.
is.
There it
Right.
It's a
is.
gift.
That's it.
And it's not a loan,
Nope.
Mhm.
none of that. And that's
Nope.
what we were, telling one of our family members because we had gave them some money. And they were like, oh, we're going to pay it back. I'm going to make sure I pay it back. And I was like, it's a gift. It's
Yeah.
not a loan
Yes.
or anything.
Mhm.
And it's been like 3 or 4 weeks. That was like 2 months that went by. And they were like, oh, we're going to give you back your money. I was like, don't worry about it. It's
Right.
a gift.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's one of my big ones. And for sure, I'm a leader, definitely want to become, and when I leave this earth, people see me. He was a leader. He
Mhm.
knew how to lead people. He knew how to guide people.
Yes.
And we could look up to him.
Yeah.
Like he's a mentor, things like that. You don't want to be somebody where they're looking at you like, I mean, they were cool, they had their problems, but and you want to be looked as a leader,
Yes,
especially as a
yes.
man, you want to be be in that position of leadership. So
Yes.
and then lastly, just being a great husband. I don't think no husband on this earth don't want to leave and you got baby mamas, you
sure.
got this, you got baby mama drama.
Yeah.
Now you got 5 baby mamas in here.
Yeesh.
And if you have 5 baby mamas, cool, but that's the thing. Well, not cool, but
But I
but as in your relationship with them, are y'all all, on mutual grounds or whatnot?
Right.
Yeah.
You don't want them coming here and causing problems at your funeral and stuff like
Yes.
that. Like it could be real drama. I've seen some stuff and it was terrible.
Yeah.
You don't want to leave this earth like that. So you
No.
want to have all your ducks in order and all that. Once again, like how we were talking about, I think that's part of the leadership and whatnot, or the thing that you should have too, is your life insurance or whatever you have.
Yeah.
Oh,
Have that stuff in
definitely,
place.
definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, that's probably your final call right there.
Yes.